Hey everyone, welcome to the 2023 collection update video. Past year's been pretty fun. Met a lot of new people, got a lot of cool new merch, some merch that I never would have expected that would have come out. Ton of stuff, so you're gonna get to see it all in this video. So I'll start the video off as I normally do in the little hallway outside the classic room and the modern room, where I have all the finesse, tech deck, shoes, stuff like that. Got a couple posters here too. Prints from cons. So the first thing everybody notices is the finesse tech decks as usual. Added the HJC motorcycle helmet this year. That's an official full-size motorcycle helmet. Very high quality, very expensive. I think the newest board that I got was the Dark Chow, maybe? I still don't have the Hero Chow. And what's cool is I actually met James from Finesse this year, and he signed the first Sonic board there. I met him here in Tampa at a pro skating event. Of course, there's the Tony Hawk board. All the tech decks. I still never found the last tech deck set. I still gotta get that offline. And the door to the classic room still has my very first Sonic item there, issue 19 of the Archie series. And of course the line art and coloring from Barry Grossman. And that up there is a picture that I had done, or that another Sonic fan had done, Radri from Sega Historian. I was a guest on his podcast and he had that done. Thought it was really cool, so I hung it outside the door. And on the door to the modern room, we have the guinea pig costume, which is a thing. Didn't have that on my bingo card. Shoes. Most of these shoes are from the last video, I believe. Put the plushes in the shoes, they fit pretty well. So let's go into the classic room. The first four figures diorama of Angel Island still there with the train going around it. Start from this corner, I guess. Still got all the birthday stuff over here. Sega kiosk is turned on with the greatest Sonic game ever running. Been stacking stuff up on top of it too. Sonic Chia Pet there. One of the coolest things that Jax has put out is this Eggman battle set. I chose to leave it as the classic Wrecking Ball boss battle, but it also does the Egg Digger and the hammer one from Aquatic Ruin Zone. Sega World area over here. I did put this in recently. Hold some of my hats. Some of the more rare ones up there. Sega Channel, Sega World. That's another cool item they released this year, the 3D lamp from Just Funky. You can find that at Spencer's. It surprises a lot of people that I utilize this window, the blinds and everything, to display, but when you're running out of room, you gotta improvise. So it holds a lot of the glasses, sunglasses, the soft Vips figures from Thunderbox. Tails is the latest one released, and gold variant down there. I've actually had quite a few collectors come visit this year too. A couple of Shenmue people, 90 Sonic collector from Instagram. And it's funny because these people come to visit, but I feel like it always like surprises me to think that it's their first time here, because you know I've known these. But when you talk to somebody online for so long, for so many years, it's almost like you forget you don't know them in person. This is one of my most recent additions to my collection. It's the Sonic Avon plush. Local video game store called Gamematic was kind enough to sell me one that they found. The epic Tracy Yardley art. Sonic 2 corner over here. You know, that's a flying battery playset down there. Got a lot of Sonic housewares up here. And those Eagle Moss statues. I wish I could have found all of those. I thought those are pretty cool. I haven't added too much to this cabinet in the last year, just because it's so full. Oh, I did get the original Press 4 figure statue. Found that at a really good price. Couldn't say no. I'm not sure if this was in here last year when I filmed the video, but the Sonic bathroom set from Happiness Express, that's one of those things that I saw way back in the day online on eBay, and I never saw another one. I thought I, you know, dreamed it or made it up or something, but no. One popped up for sale last year and it confirmed it was real. Snow globe still holding up, which I'm very thankful for. I often get asked what my favorite First 4 figure statue is, and I think I would have to go with this one. I love the tornado. Sonic toaster up there, which I don't use anymore. And this is new. It's a box lunch exclusive Sonic Chili Dog mini backpack. They recently released a whole line of Sonic Chili Dog themed merch. And I think I may have mentioned in the last video about how I wanted to take these foot things off of the board and, you know, display it like that, but I don't know, I didn't do it. It looks pretty cool like that. And I've actually had a lot of snowboarders message me and tell me that those 90s foot binds are pretty rare now, and especially in that condition. I think the only signature I've added to my book in the last year is James from Finesse. I'm so mad at myself because Jason Griffith visited. He actually came to my house when he was here in Florida and signed a bunch of stuff, and I totally forgot to get him to sign this book. But from what I understand, he'll be back next year, along with Pete Capella and maybe Lisa Ortiz, who does Amy, used to do Amy in Sonic X. Pizza Cutter still front and center. And this is a recently released Stardust Speedway playset. I don't know. I didn't expect it to be as green as it is. I kind of wish they would have done the whole Metal Sonic race diorama instead of a Piranha Plant. Oh, this is new. This was the New York Comic Con 2022 exclusive Pixel Frames. Knuckles laughing at Sonic and Tails because he's about to screw him over for some reason. This is probably one of my favorite things that's been released this year. It's the Death Egg playset from Jakks. On the backside, it's got the Heart of the Death Egg battle from Sonic 4 Episode 2 of all games. Got the Sonic Pop-Tater up there. Just did a video on that, so if you want to check that out, if you're curious as to what that is. Got a Lane Prost in there. I still have yet to get lights to put in the closet. I still need to do that. Eggman mug from GameStop. That's really cool. A little expensive, but cool. Can't wait for those new Hallmark ornaments this year. Got the Dreamcast, got Sonic in the spinball formation, spin dash. Also, Team Season 3. You guys are awesome. Can't wait to see the final product. These shoes here from Ground Up, they haven't been released yet. They sent me those to review, so made a post about it. I'm still going to do a YouTube video, so be on the lookout for that here soon. I was lucky enough to be able to reveal a Sonic item to you guys this year, and that was the Sonic Igloo Cooler. That was an awesome opportunity. Jakks are absolutely killing it with these figures, the 2.5 inch and the 4 inch. We've got quite a lot of characters in the 2.5 inch series so far. Keep the badness coming. I have all the Macy's Parade stuff on the back of the door here. I don't think I showed the fan yet. Sonic Lantern up there. In the past to get into Sega Summit. Oh, and all the clothes are still here too. Got some Rowing Blazer stuff, that's pretty new. This is new. It's not really that special, but it's Modern Sonic with the classic logo, so I had to pick that up. I thought that was strange. Got quite a few strange clothes from Burlington. That's pretty much it for the classic room. So now we'll move on into the modern room. And here's the modern Sonic room. Let's start over here, the Sonic Adventure area. I think it might have been this year, but GE put out a Tikal plush. Really happy for that. Now I'm hoping for a Jakks Tikal figure. GE's been absolutely killing it with their plush game these last few years. They started doing comic characters now. They did Tangle and Whisper. They got Starline coming. Earl hiding back there, along with his buddy Toe Jam. Cameo from LS Mark. Shout him out in the comments. This here, it's a Sonic battery-powered car for kids. I never thought one of those would come out, but here we are. put Sonic and Tails in it. Where else I really don't like having this on the floor, but where else am I going to display this? When my friends' kids come over, they love to play with it. All my G Fuel stuff there. And this company, Zuru, they've been coming out with all these Sonic X-Shot guns. They got dart guns, water guns, big ones, minis. They just announced a huge one that's coming out soon. They got all these different skins for them. They're pretty cool looking. I want to actually open one. Oh, and before I move on anymore, Zen Monkey. They've been coming out with some great stuff too. They got a lot of cool glittery style pins coming out. Be on the lookout for those. And I know all the machines are off, the Sonic Spinner, the Sonic Live, the Dreamcast kiosk, but they're so loud. I wouldn't even be able to hear myself talk. All the Good to Grow stuff is over here as well. They announced the Good to Grow Knuckles in that version like about 8 months ago, and haven't heard anything about it since. So I don't know if that was canceled or what. Still got the James Marsden screen worn shirt there from that scene. And these tubs too, Numbskull's been, I think they're one of my top Sonic merchandise creators at the moment. With all the summer Sonic ice cream stuff they've been doing, the Tubbs cosplay ducks. They haven't been doing them just for Sonic either. The ones they've been doing for Yakuza, Shenmue, all the Sega properties, they're all pretty awesome. Definitely have to give props to Numbskull. High Ground is another company that got the Sonic license within the last year. I got only 2 of their pieces of merch because everything sold out almost instantly. I really wanted the Green Hill keyboard, that sold out. I was able to get the Sonic Adventure 2 keyboard, which I'm happy with, but would much rather have the Green Hill. If anybody's watching this and wants to trade, let me know. I did get their pants too. Their pants are really cool. I haven't really added much to this shelf either. I think I may have had this Super Shadow statue last year from First 4. That's a really cool one. I had to take the Chaos Sphere off though because it's so big. I think after this video, I'm pretty much going to be done with First 4 figures. I pre-ordered the Amy and it's almost paid off. Should be shipping with it before the end of the year. But I'm just out of space for those things. Here we start getting into more of the Sonic X merch. Oh, the waffle makers. Those came out in the last year too, and those things are awesome. Been wanting a Sonic waffle maker for years, as I know a lot of you guys have, to go with the toaster and the pizza cutter. The same company, Uncanny Brands, they also do blenders and popcorn machines for other licenses they have. So I'm really hoping in 2024 we get a Sonic blender and a Sonic popcorn machine. And I know it's wishful thinking and I'm really stretching here, but Sonic popcorn machine that's kind of themed like the Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop. If you guys want that, say something in the comments. Let Sega know. Have started displaying some Sonic Prime stuff as well. I have all the figures and everything, I just haven't figured out where to put them. Still got the rug here. And I mentioned Jason Griffith came and visited. He signed those 2, Sonic and Shadow from Sonic X, that Sonic from the Megabot series. He signed the Black Knight figure, the Werehog figure. I had him sign the Sonic Colors figure too, forgetting that was Roger Craig Smith's debut game. But it's whatever, I can take it off or I can leave it. Probably take it off eventually. There's more Sonic Prime merch down there. Those are the blind box prism shards. Each character has a shard of the prism with them. I still have the King Ice stuff displayed in here too, hidden among the figures. There should be some more King Ice merch coming here shortly, so stay tuned for that as well. There's the full-size waffle maker up there. The other one's a mini. Got a few of the items I brought back from Japan there. The Sonic Frontiers Lottery Prize figure. I bought at a store, and this 20th anniversary figure they actually gave to me for free from Super Potato, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. Ikebukuro. I was very grateful for that. They don't usually do stuff like that, just give stuff away for free, especially their display items. But I showed them pictures of my collection and they liked it so much they gave me that. They said, I have a gift for you. Got my Lime Crime influencer kit there. They were kind enough to send me that. It contains all their products in a nice display box. There's the X-Shot water gun there. It's funny, when I found that Sonic cereal at a local grocery store, it was on display in the beer aisle. Up here are some of the more recently released Sonic figures from Jakks. It's the Cream and Infinite figures. Got Blaze coming here soon. Excited for that. Sonic Boom Shelf is still there. Haven't added anything to that. Quick look at the fan there. Got some Target displays, got Chaozu before he blows himself up. Got Zenitsu as well, cowering before he gets struck by lightning. And there we have the Sonic movie 5K medals from Brazil. I know I've said this a lot, but I really wish they would do Sonic 5Ks in the USA. I feel like that would print money for Sega. Little Sonic Movie 1 area. Got a bunch of plushes in here. Jammed a bunch of non-Sonic plushes in there too, because GE actually sent me a bunch of anime plushes like Spy Family, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Demon Slayer to post on my Instagram. And I'm a big anime fan, so I was more than happy to do it for him. This is the Tails Itty Bitty from Hallmark. Supersonic Itty Bitty should be coming this year, so stay on the lookout for that. Also got my press kit for Sonic Movie 2. It contains mushroom coffee, recipe for Agent Stone's mushroom latte, and an I Heart Robotnik cup. Got a Sonic Movie 2 shelf over here. Got the Fila shoes, which I wasn't able to get on release. I'm actually still missing a few of the McDonald's items, if you can believe that. The not chocolate milk, the Sonic one, never got that. I don't think I ever got the Knuckles, the apples. Apple bag had Knuckles on it for the kids' meals. Alright, I'll show some non-Sonic stuff now. As you guys know, I have every US release Lord of the Rings figure. Nothing really new, but there it is. Sauron tubs. Some of the stuff I bought back from Japan, like this Goku climbing Korin Tower. Yakuza Cologne, Yakuza tubs. If you guys haven't played the Yakuza series, you're really missing out, and I highly recommend it. A couple figures from other franchises that I like: Dragon Ball, Breaking Bad, ToeJam and Earl, The Thing, more Lord of the Rings. Head Doraemon there was from a McDonald's Happy Meal that I had when I was in Japan. It's an Anya bento box up there. And Japan had capsule machines with Pennywise figures. I thought that was so random. Of course, I have Beast Wars. Since Beast Wars indirectly is responsible for me getting into Sonic. Got the Numbskull Kiryu statue up there. Love that thing. Turbo Man. Some Simpson stuff. Chainsaw Man. More Dragon Ball. It's a Virtua Fighter 5. I don't want to say press kit. It was gifted to the staff and the crew that worked on Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. It was a bag full of stuff, including a Kiryuki's gi and headbands and stuff like that. This shelf has a lot of Demon Slayer and Full Metal Alchemist merch. A lot of this I bought back from Japan. And some of this stuff, I mean, if you go to like Book Off, especially Book Off Bazaar, they just want to get rid of stuff. So, I mean, some of these Demon Slayer figures were like $2, $3. Took this to Sega Fan Jam last November and got it signed by Corey Marshall and Eric Kelso. So now it's signed by all three of the main cast. The other one is Lisa Wilkerson. I still have to get it signed by Paul Lucas, who plays Lundy. Hopefully I can meet him one day. Everyone loves the Frieza trash can and Frieza toilet paper. I always get comments on that. Shenmue shelf. Got the first four figures, Ryo Hazuki statue. Got the Numbskull Ryo statue. Numbskull Ryo tubs. Numbskull Shenmue Cologne. Told you guys Numbskull's killing it. Got some Silent Hill stuff down there too. Got Silent Hill 3 and 4 for the PS2. Signed by, what's her name? That did the music. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. Pyramid Head's got another demon frame down there. This Evangelion postcard here is actually from the Evangelion store in Hakone. And if you're ever in Tokyo, I highly recommend taking a day trip to Hakone. Gives you an excuse to ride the Shinkansen if you're only planning on staying in Tokyo. Takes about an hour and a half to get to, up a mountain, great view of Mount Fuji. And they have an Evangelion store. So that's pretty much it for the modern Sonic room. Show you a couple more areas before I end the video. So here's the picture of Jason Griffith when he actually came and visited my house. Definitely had to get that framed. Super nice guy. Around here's the A prize I won in the Nier Automata raffle over at Lawson in Tokyo. I actually won it at the Lawson that's in the Fuji TV building, so that was really cool. First lottery I ever did, I bought 2 tickets and I got an A prize, which was this cell from the anime, and an F prize, which is a keychain. Now the final area I wanted to show you guys was actually downstairs. It's my game shelf and my bookshelf. So we have quite a few collector's editions here. Most are front and center, but there's some you can see hidden in the back, like the ToeJam and Earl limited run games back there. But got Shenmue, Yakuza, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2 are 2 of my favorite games, especially the first one. And that's the collector's box that's signed by Arthur, Sadie, and John. Got a lot of Saturn and Dreamcast imports. And if you watch my video about my Japan trip, you might remember me saying places like Book Off, Super Potato, Mandarake, you can find import games. Well, I guess not import technically since you're in Japan, but super cheap. I mean, that sealed Shenmue 2 limited edition was 900 yen, which was like 750 American dollars. Evangelion was $3. Capcom vs. SNK was $9. All kinds of great deals. My original Genesis box back there. It's the Lion King edition. Oh, there it is. Lion King pack includes game cartridge. That's why I originally got a Sega Genesis, because I was on a Lion King craze at the time, and I played the kiosk in Sears. Had the Lion King game in there, and I had to get it. That was my first ever video game right there. Mario 3. Sonic Collector's first game was Mario. There's a bunch of video game soundtracks that I got from Tower Records in Shibuya. A couple Nier Automata there, Sonic, 32X soundtrack, which I couldn't believe existed. There's some Dragon Ball games for the Super Famicom. Again, 900 yen, 1890 yen, complete in box and everything. Japanese Dreamcast down there. And my big prize for my Japan trip, the Nier Automata Black Box Edition. I was so stoked when I found that at, I believe it was Mandarake in Nakano Broadway. Got a bunch of my Monopolies here going down the middle. I have big game nights with my friends. We play Monopoly, we play Uno, Cards Against Humanity. We love our game nights. Drink and have fun. A few puzzles. I like to do puzzles too sometimes, if it's something I'm really interested in. Of course, that 90s puzzle had Sonic on it, had to do that. Got a puzzle of Hakone in Japan there. Got it at the up in the mountains. Couple of books there. Those are actually first edition Lord of the Rings books, believe it or not. About to be rolled up by the prince. And there's Makima. Be a good dog for her. Take her lollipop. 2B there in front of the Dragon Ball Super mangas. Bunch of retro game magazines. You got Retro Gamer, got some Beat magazines, Dreamcast magazines. Started reading Spy Family too. Like the anime, so got your Thorn Princess there. Sauron's still here as well. One of my favorite items that I own. I really need to go to my storage unit soon and get all the Dreamcast magazines and all my old gaming magazines out of there. I still have a ton of stuff in my storage unit. Sonic displays, all kind of stuff. Well, that's it. That's the collection tour. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.